One of Jeroboam's sons became sick. The king said to his wife, "When I was a servant of Solomon, a prophet came to me and told me that I would be king of the northern 10 tribes of Israel. This prophet lives in Shiloh, so I want you to take a gift of food and go ask him what will happen to our son. Wear a disguise so that he won't know that you're my wife." At this time, the prophet was old and blind, and the Lord said to him, "The wife of Jeroboam will come to you wearing a disguise. She's going to come to ask you about their son." And then the Lord gave him exactly what to say. When the prophet heard her footsteps, he yelled, "Come on in, wife of Jeroboam. Why are you wearing a disguise? I have a message for your husband, and it's a terrible message. The Lord says, I selected you when you were just a common man. I ripped the part of the kingdom from the family of David and gave it to you. And what have you done with it? You haven't followed me. You haven't obeyed my commandments. No, you insulted me with these 2 golden idols. You have become more wicked than anybody else. So hear what I'm going to do to you. All the male members of your family will die a terrible death. The family name of Jeroboam will be removed from the earth after you're gone. Those who die in the city will be eaten by dogs. Those who die in the country will be eaten by birds." There's only one exception to this, and that is the son who is now sick. He is a good man, the only one in your family. He will die a natural death and be buried, but he'll die as soon as you arrive home. You'll bury him, and all of Israel will mourn his death, but he'll be the only member of your family who will be buried. I am doing this because of what Jeroboam did to Israel. Because of his sin, I will hit Israel so hard it will rip the roots right out of the soil. They'll be carried off into captivity and be dispersed among many nations. She went home, and as soon as she arrived, her son died. He was buried, and all of Israel mourned his death. Jeroboam ruled Israel for 22 years. And after he died, his son took his place and followed his evil example. But he only ruled for 2 years. Then he was murdered, and the entire family of Jeroboam was destroyed. Everything the prophet said came true. Now, while Jeroboam was still alive and ruled Israel in the north, Rehoboam ruled Judah in the south. He also made the Lord angry because he led his people in evil. Judah became just as wicked as all of the surrounding nations. During his 5th year of reign, Egypt invaded Judah and plundered Jerusalem. They took all the gold from the temple and the royal palace. And they took the 200 shields that Solomon made of gold. After they were gone, Rehoboam made 200 more shields of bronze. Whenever he left the palace to go to the temple, guards would go with him carrying these bronze shields. There was always war between Judah and Israel as long as Rehoboam and Jeroboam were alive. Rehoboam ruled Judah for 17 years, and then he died. And his son became king after him.